All right, guys, so now we're going to get started on posting. The first rule of thumb is we always follow the 3-3 rule. And the reason why is because the 3-3 rule is 3 before and afters and 3 personal posts. The before and afters are important because, we're not salespeople, so, we don't want to have to sell people on the products. The before and afters do it for us, and it's fantastic. So that's why, I always stress about posting 3 before and afters a day. If you're not posting those before and afters, how are people going to know what you're selling and what it does? So that's the first rule. The second rule is 3 personal posts. People don't want to just see a post about, oh, join my team for $99. Okay, so why am I going to spend $99, my hard-earned money, to join your team? That's where the life posts come in. You're talking about how awesome it is to, have the extra cash in your pocket this month. You're talking about how you just signed up a new customer. You're talking about your goals. You're talking about, the wrap cash that, you made from, just selling one wrap. And you're talking about, the things that you're able to do because of this. And, so and you're helping people get to know you too. So that's important because, like I said before, we're not salespeople. We want to be building those relationships. And so one of the ways we do it is through our personal posts. And so, we talk about posting the 3-3 rule every day. But something that's important to keep in mind is you want to keep your posts even. So don't overdo the It Works before and after pictures. People want to get to know you, and they want to get to know about your why and, what makes you tick. And some people just get so caught up in just posting before and afters that they completely miss the fact that we're supposed to be building relationships. We're in network marketing. That means we're supposed to be networking, which means building relationships. So, keep your posts even. And, post about, your dinner. Post about your kids. Post about your cats, your dogs, your car, your dreams and ambitions, and what you like doing in your spare time, because that's the stuff that people are going to relate to, and that's going to give them one more reason to follow you on Instagram. That's going to give them, a reason to respond to your messages. It's going to make you interesting. It's going to make you a person instead of just a salesperson. So make sure that you're posting at least 3 to 4 personal posts in between each It Works post. I tend to do 4 to 5 personally, just because I am always finding new stuff that I want to post on Pinterest. I post quotes, I post recipes, I post pictures of my daughter and me. I post just a lot of like interior design stuff because that's what I'm into, and just it's all about letting people get to know you. So, that's the 3-3 rule, and that's why posting those life posts is so important, because people want to know what it's going to do for their life and how it's changing your life, and that's what they're going to relate to, and that's what's going to drive them to want to join the company. So, make sure that you're doing that every single day. Consistency is so important. Though, a lot of people won't message you outright. A lot of people won't comment right away. They're going to keep watching you and watching you and watching you, and you never ever know who's watching you. So don't ever miss a day, because the day that you don't post is the day that they decide you're not serious enough. And, another excuse that I hear all the time is, I can't find posts. Well, one, you have our team page, and if you click on files and click view photos, you have tons of before and afters there for you to use. And on top of that, most of those even come with posts that you can put up with them. So it's just a matter of copying and pasting. And on top of that, We have all these diamond leaders, and above you've got me to follow. You've got Jade Hooper, Ashley Mirth, Samantha Carrero, Christy DeHaan, Brittany Tremblay, Roxanne Sprague, Jasmine Alvarez, Susie Ricker, Nicole Dumas, etc., etc. Follow them and do what they do what I do. Copy and paste. We are one team, one mission. That means anything we post is okay for you to use, excluding, pictures of our kids, obviously. So, not being able to find posts is not an excuse. You will never have exhausted every single one of our Facebook pages. So, in all the posts we have, or my Instagram page and all the posts I have, like all that stuff is there for you to use. And so, know your resources and know where to go, because you've got so much at your fingertips. Now, something that I started doing to make my life easy is I started pre-creating my posts the night before. So what I do is I go into Hootsuite, and here's an example of one. So I'll copy and paste this text and recreate it for you guys so you can see what to do. So when you open Hootsuite, you're going to go to that little crayon down at the bottom, or pen or whatever, and then you're going to click the down arrow up top. And you're going to make sure that just your Facebook is selected. I personally don't really use Twitter. If you wanted to automatically post it to that, you could. And so then just post your message. I've got my email in there. I've got my phone number in there. And then what I do is I click the camera and I click choose from library. And I've got this post here with the number 11 on it. And the reason why you want to post photos to Facebook is because it helps get you more views. It, works with the algorithm to change it so more people are seeing your photos. And obviously, if you're posting, you want, as many people as possible to be seeing your photos. So that is why we try and post pictures. And then click on the calendar down at the bottom. And, so then select the day, Wednesday, and I want to post this at 12:50 p.m. So I've got that, and then I just click schedule, and then hubby found another house, and then click schedule up top. And so then you can click on scheduled on your home screen. You can go through and see all the posts that you have already scheduled. Like I had previously scheduled this one for yesterday, so I'll go back in and delete it. But I have another post scheduled for tomorrow as well. The Vanessa Theus, I'm totally butchering her last name. My apologies, Vanessa. But so I had, snagged a post off of one of our teammates' Facebooks earlier tonight with Vanessa's results that she had posted earlier today. And I just loved the wording, and, her testimony was in there. So I copied and pasted that and scheduled that to post tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. The great thing about Hootsuite is it doesn't require you to push any buttons tomorrow to post. It will automatically post for you, which is amazing because it is automating it, which means you don't need to do anything with it tomorrow. It will do it for you. Love that. But so another thing that I do is with Instagram, because of the way Instagram's rules are, they won't let any of the apps automatically post for you, unfortunately. Now with Hootsuite, I could set it up to automatically, or to post to my Instagram for me, but I would still have to go through and select some buttons tomorrow when it's time to post. To make my life easy, what I do is I just put my phone into airplane mode. And, I don't know how the droids work, but I swipe up and click the little airplane button. So now I'm out of it, and now it's on. And that means I have no service whatsoever. So when you do that, you go through that like you would normally, and then at the end, just click share. Like you type in your text, and then you click share. And that brings it back, and it's up top where it says failed. And literally tomorrow, all I need to do to post is just click that little retry button at the end of the row to post it. And so I'll create my before and afters and my other posts up there. And then what I'll do is I have a folder up here called fillers. So I have gone on Pinterest and I found quotes that I love, quotes that mean something to me. And so I'll go and I'll pick that, go forward and say, I love this quote. And I'll click and I'll say, okay, so like with my filler posts, I will just automatically click to Facebook. And one of the reasons why I don't do this with all my posts and I use Hootsuite separately for my actual It Works posts is because when you share to Facebook from Instagram, it affects the number of views. And obviously with my before and afters, I want to make sure I'm maximizing views. So with my fillers, it's, you know, important but not as important as my life posts and before and afters are. So I will share it to Facebook, and then, you know, I just click that. And then tomorrow, when I go back through and click that button, it will automatically share to my Instagram and it will automatically share to my Facebook when I click it. And by having my, you know, before and afters pre-created, and by having, you know, my life posts and all that stuff pre-created, I mean, there's some things that I post on the fly, but most of the time it's, you know, stuff I did before. You know, it makes my life easier. It makes it easier for me to post consistently, and it makes sure that I'm getting those before and afters in every day. And I just lastly wanted to show you guys what my Instagram looks like. I talk about where I'm from. I talk about some of the things I'm interested in, how I'm a stay-at-home mom, you know, things that people will relate to, because again, I'm trying to build relationships. And so, you know, as you look through my Instagram, you'll notice it does not look spammy. I've got a little bit of everything. I've got, you know, selfies, I've got videos of my daughter, I've got quotes. I'm entering Ariel into some model search stuff, so I've got that stuff here. I've got, you know, recipes that I found. Like, this is actually a 21-day fix, but it doesn't require Shakeology or anything. So I thought that would make, you know, a really great breakfast for a lot of people who are looking to get healthy. So I shared that. You know, I share stuff that I find that it's interesting to me. I share about my story, you know, with my family and stuff like that, about, you know, how stressful we were and why we love It Works so much and what it's done for us. Because again, that's what people will relate to. They want to know how, you know, we just got pre-qualified for a house. They want to know how, you know, we're working on paying off our debt, and how, you know, we're not just dependent on my husband's income anymore, and yet we're still not having to pay for daycare, and yet I'm still able to spend all this time with my daughter, and, you know, we're paying down those bills, and we're going to be able to buy a house, because it's a huge dream for so many people. I mean, it was a huge dream for us. Like, if you had talked to me a year ago, I would have told you, oh yeah, you know, we'll do it in about a year, but truth be told, I had no freaking clue how we were going to get there. And that's when It Works stepped into my life and everything changed. So, you know, that's why we talk about posting the before and afters and the life posts, because it's so important, and it's what people will relate to, and the before and afters are what will sell the products. And, you know, because they're going to see those results, and you're going to talk about how, oh, you know, it's my teammate's results, or it's my teammate's customer's results. And, you know, it's their real results. Like, that's why we always say, make sure the results you're using are from a reputable source. Like, I have a whole folder on my phone of photos that are confirmed before and afters. Here, I'll show you guys. And these are photos that people have posted, and you know, my results with Triple Threat, 11 weeks, 60 pounds lost. So I took a screenshot of it, because that way when I go and use that photo, well, for one, I'll need to add the disclaimer, but two, I know who it is. And so anyone who asks, I can say, oh yeah, that's my teammate Hope's results. And, you know, same thing, like, you know, people's personal before and afters. And that way, you know, also if anyone ever has any questions about what their lifestyle was like, how they ate, how long they used, or how often they used the products, I know who I can go to and ask. And so, you know, I think that's one of the things that really like sets us apart from so many others, is that we really stress the importance of using legitimate results. And, you know, we want to be able to know where our results come from and know that they're not fake. And that's why as soon as we find out that a result that somehow got passed around the team page is fake, we send out mass messages to every team chat and team page and stuff like that to let people know, because like integrity is so important in this business. And you know, your integrity falls on you. So you want to make sure that you're not getting posts from Google.